Hello, I'm Justin from That PlayStation Nerd, and this is all the games I've collected during the month of May. Now, first things first, I probably know exactly what you're thinking. And damn boy, is this jumper getting too big for you? And the answer is yes, because it's pretty much like the only jumper I have, and it's really cold outside. I mean, it's pretty much nearly winter in Australia. And yes, all jokes aside, for the past couple of weeks, I have started to rebrand my channel for a little bit by showing off different pictures on Twitter and such stuff like that. And don't worry, everything will be explained in due time on why this whole change is happening and what kind of updates I'm going to be doing for future content. And everything will pretty much be explained by then. So this is pretty much going to be a new series I'm going to be doing. It's going to be happening at least once every month or so, well, towards like the end of the month, when I pretty much just pick up all the games I've collected so far, and then I basically just give out a little brief thoughts about the game and see if it's actually worth trying out or not. So we pretty much have 5 games to talk about, and I'm pretty excited to share my thoughts about them, so I'm going to let the audio version of myself talk about those games, and I'll get back to you in a second. So let's not waste time and get stuck into it with the first game being Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Something I've been meaning to play for a while, but with all the new video games being released, I somehow forgotten about this game. But then after seeing it for sale, I just had to pick this up. This is a spin-off game and picks off after the events of Uncharted 4. You play as Chloe Fraser, which you may remember her from previous Uncharted games, and your objective is to obtain the Tusk, along with some returning characters to help you out, like Nadine Ross and Samuel Drake. It's Uncharted, so if you're familiar with the gameplay style, then you'll have no troubles here. Despite being short, this is a really good game. It looks beautiful and the comedy is pure gold. I highly recommend trying this game out if you haven't already. Next up is Until Dawn, another game I've been meaning to try out, but I could never find it in a video game store until earlier this month. You thought I was going to say Until Dawn, didn't you? Now, if you have heard about the cliches in scary movies, then Until Dawn pretty much ticks every cliche box. From the jump scares, to the sound effects, to the story, to the haunted curse, it's all there. I thought to myself I wouldn't enjoy this game, but it's not too bad. I'm more of a gameplay person rather than the usual walking around and pressing buttons that appears on the screen. If you're into storytelling in video games, then this game is for you. But if you're looking for something more hands-on type of gameplay experience, then maybe you should try somewhere else. Next up is Resident Evil 7. You can easily see the pattern with the PlayStation's greatest hits on the covers. So after trying out the remake of Resident Evil 2, I really wanted to get into the series so bad. If I'm lucky, I might collect the original games from PlayStation 1. So far, I'm 3 hours into it and I'm loving it. Although the main character Ethan doesn't really react when it comes to getting hurt. He gets his hand chopped off and he just doesn't react to it like how someone would get his hand chopped off. Now, I don't know too much about the style of Resident Evil, but just by checking out the reviews, this game for the most part received great feedback. And as for me, yeah, so far I'm enjoying this game. I can't give out my overall feedback just yet, but once I finish playing this game, I'll give out my thoughts on social media. Up next is somewhat of a childhood game of mine called D-Unit Drift Racing. Now, I do remember playing this game for a bit back in the day, and since I've already tried it, I figured why not go back to this game. But what I didn't realize is when I saw the cover again that this game was developed by Phoenix Games, also known as probably the worst game designers in the entire gaming industry. And now replaying this game and knowing who made this game, yeah, it's pretty bad. From the graphics to the forgettable music and the uninteresting race courses made me question why this was a childhood game to me. Look, there's plenty of other racing games out there, and D-Unit Drift Racing is easily skippable. Highly do not recommend. The last game to check out is Heart and Slash.
I'd never heard of this game before, so this must be a small indie title, which I love by the way. Heart and Slash is a really fun game to play. Its combat gameplay is fast paced as you play as a robot and smash your enemies with different weapons of your choice. While the camera can be annoying at times, but you can't deny that the art style is really gorgeous. I for one like Heart and Slash, but I can see why other people may not like it. Still, I do recommend trying this out.
Okay, lads and gals, and that is pretty much it. Now, if I really had to say what my favorite game that I've played throughout the game collecting so far throughout May, it would probably have to be Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I've just had a really fun time playing it from start to finish. I really got into the story. Even I felt that the character, the villain character I should probably say, probably would be a little bit forgettable, but other than that, I really enjoyed playing this game, and I look forward to replaying it to have a little more of a in-depth thoughts about the game, and possibly 100%ing the game, I'm not really sure. And if I had to say what the worst game that I've played, it will probably have to be D-Unit Drift Racing. I mean, I have played this as a kid, but now that I think about it, it was probably for 15 minutes, and was probably for only one race. So I didn't really enjoy it back then, and I'm not sure if I enjoyed this game now, but it's there. The game's right there to show off for all of you, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's absolutely no way that this game can be that bad. Oh god. This cannot be. This game, it's a blue disc! But anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, so if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a thumbs up, and if you hate this video, then make sure to leave a thumbs down. I like to have different options when it comes to like YouTube and videos and all that, so now you know. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to leave a subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can be updated with the latest and updated content that comes into your future. You can follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram. I'll leave those in the description box below. Until next time, I'm Justin from That PlayStation Nerd, telling you to keep calm and keep playing video games. Yeah, that's like the only thing that hasn't gone away as of now. Because you see, that sentence, that quote, is probably going to be the death of me.